Alright guys, so you guys saw in part 1, we got the short block for the H22 all completed. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move on to the oil pump, put the oil pump in, go ahead and put the oil pickup tube on, throw the oil pan on, and then throw the head on, and then we're going to mess around with some adjustable cam gears and some Skunk 2 Stage 2 cams. So that'll be a pretty fun part of this video. So I'll go ahead and make another video once we get to there. But anyways, that's how the motor sits. So we're going to move on to the oil pump, I guess, first. Get that in and keep working. The oil pump we're using is it's an OE oil pump, right?
Yeah, OEM.
So it's an OEM oil pump offered by KS Tuned. It's designed to be ran with a balance shaft delete. So this is everything that's kind of in the box. It's a spacer plate for your crank, cover plate. Then you got, of course, your OEM oil pump. So we're gonna go ahead and use this guy, throw it on the motor, and yeah, I'll show you guys how we're gonna do that. Alright, so I got it on there. We're gonna go ahead and start putting our bolts in and tightening it down.
So we got the oil pan on, got the oil pickup on, got the new oil pump on, balance shaft delete plate, new timing belt tensioner pulley, the spacer for your shaft because you no longer use the balancer shafts or the balancer pulleys anymore. So basically all you're doing is just timing belt and water pump, and that's it. And my brother got that oil pan on, and yeah, now we're gonna go smoke a cigarette and put this head on. Let's do things.
Dope. That bling bling.
I fucking figured, I just remembered. That's my fucking oil pan.
Some problems they ain't trying to deal with. I'm about to turn into a beast and flip the kill switch. No days off with me, I swear I'm working till the bills flip. I'ma stack this paper.
Alright guys, so we got the head on. He's running out there to grab the head bolts right now. We're gonna go ahead and clean those off and then put those on, but she's coming along. I'm about to have a long block before long, so. And these are the Super Tech valve springs and retainers. Oops. Valve springs and retainers. And then we're using the Skunk 2 Stage 2 tuner cams with AM True Time cam gears. Yeah, so it's gonna be a pretty sweet little setup. We got the oil pump on for the balance shaft lead, got the oil pan on, got everything tightened up for that. Literally all we gotta do is put the head bolts in, tighten that down, throw the cams in, tighten this guy, and we will be done. Looking really clean, really happy with how it's coming out. Really stoked. So, like I said, he went out there to grab the head bolts. We'll throw these head bolts in, torque the head down, and just keep on driving along. You really just do that? You want to explain to people why you're here?
Yeah, I set the torque wrench a little too high last night, and I snapped a cam cap bolt. So yeah, I got lucky today, and I actually found a Prelude in the junkyard. And yeah, so I'm robbing parts, and hopefully today I'll have this shit running.
Put that bitch on 30 and sent it.
Hell yeah, I did.
Alright, so we got all the accessories, or everything else, pretty much bolted onto the motor. Got the starter in, the slave in. Got the motor mount brackets hooked up. Shift linkage, or the shift cable holder hooked up. Everything's all nice and painted. We're going to go ahead and bring the engine stand over here. And since it's a little harder for us to put it in the top and swing it in, what we're going to do is actually lift the front end of the car up, slide the motor up underneath it, and then lower the car on top, and then bolt it in. And hopefully here in a couple hours, once we get it all wired up and everything, which shouldn't take long, hopefully we can have a first startup, which that'd be really cool. Alright guys, we officially got the motor bolted in. Just gotta tighten up the rear T-bracket, but she is supporting her own weight. And man is it pretty in there. Ugly car, but gosh, that is a pretty engine. What do you think, Chris?
I think she's gonna be a bad bitch. Very good.
Alright guys, so we got the battery hooked up, got the motor installed, got all the plugs ran, have the cap off, so we're going to top it off with fluid once we start it. Got all the wires and all the wiring and everything done, got the grounds done, all the sensors plugged in, fluid's topped off, besides the training fluid for now, but we want to see if it's just going to start real quick. Yeah, so this is going to be the legit, like, first startup, so it may not start, it may start, we don't know yet.
We got the fuel pump relay pulled, so...
We pulled the fuel pump relay, and I disconnected the distributor, so we can turn it over, build oil pressure, and then we're going to hook them up, and then see what happens, so let's turn it over, get some stuff flowing through it.
Here we go.
Alright, so we got, I'm going to hook up the distributor.
I didn't hear anything go ping, 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 ping.
That's good. That's always a plus.
Yep.
Something just not connected?
No, yeah.
We pulled some...
We want to build oil pressure before we try to actually start it.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so distributor's hooked up now.
main relay's in.
Okay, see if you hear the fuel pump prime. Prime it like 2 or 3 times. Yep. Do that like 2 or 3 times. Alright, moment of truth. Here we go. Fingers crossed.
Let's see.
Please, God.
Ah. Go ahead. Almost. Woo! Well, yeah. Is it idling by itself?
No, I gotta kind of hold my foot on it. I think I might need to adjust the throttle cable. It just burned
residue.
itself off.
Let's say that's a success. Oh. Well, it started. Right on, dude. Fuck yeah.
Alright, so...
Kind of like we knew what we were doing or something, you know?
Right?
That's dope, dude. Fuck yeah.
No timing chain walk. Nothing's rubbing.
Time of belt. Time of chain. That's cool though. Dope. First startup.
Okay, so I just need to adjust.
Alright, so let's adjust the throttle, see if we can get it to idle, and right there.
Yep, so just loosen this.
Alright.
Where's you? Oh, damn, Norman, you're sleeping.
Alright guys, so that's going to conclude it for this video. Last night we got the car all put together, got the motor in the car, started right up, blew the coolant out of it and everything looks great. There's no leaks or anything, so Now all we have left to do for that thing is go take it to PFI speed, go let Brent do his magic as far as tuning goes. And yeah, so if you guys like this video, please shoot me a like, please shoot me a subscribe, because you're not going to want to miss what's coming up, trust me. I really appreciate y'all watching, and yeah, catch all y'all later. Y'all have a fantastic day.